Howdy.
No.
No?
That's never gonna be good.
That's never going to be good?
No.
Yo, yo, yo.
Okay, then I wish you were.
No, you wish I'd just stuck with howdy?
I wish you deceased.
What? Terrible thing. Terrible thing to say to your old man. Terrible. Awful. Welcome to Balls and Stuff.
Week 7.
Right? We're week 7. So we're getting close. Believe that? We're that
Almost
close.
halfway.
You're that close to halfway through, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, we wait all that time. I think I've said it on one of the other pods. You wait all that time for football season, all the off season. It starts, and then it's like all of a sudden it's gone. So
then you have to watch the NBA.
And then, oh my God, no.
By the way, one more week till that starts.
I'll watch college hoops. Maybe.
Boring.
No. So we had a really good rebound week with our picks. Josh
is still better.
Absolutely won. Here, let's get our. Why is that gone? There we go. So there were our standings after the picks were in. Josh has now won 4 out of the 6 weeks. We had one tie, and I won 1 week. So
this week could be a changer, by the way.
He has built up a nice lead. He's 5 picks ahead of me now. I have dipped below 60% picking for the season. Josh is staying pretty steady at that number. You're right in that 62 to 65 range.
I'll get higher.
Pretty much.
This week could mess up.
But we'll talk about that because this week is a mess. This week is a mess. Update on our foray into betting NFL games. So what we did different last week is we had 6 games we picked that we said absolutely 100% these teams are going to win these games.
The 2 teams that should have definitely won lost.
Wait, no. So let's finish it out because it wasn't just that. We said these teams are locks. So because we thought they were locks, we bet a 16 parlay. And that was the thing that we would have won the money on. Like that, the other games, the favorites were such big favorites. Like we were winning like $3 or $5 or, we were winning like $1, $2, $3. Like the Bills won, we won like $1 on that game on a $12 bet. So please. But the 16 parlay looked really good until somebody brought up the fact. So you have to hear this because this started.
It was so funny.
Well, no, this started. I told Josh the story, and there's maybe some people that listen to this, if anybody listens.
Nobody does.
This started. It was called back in the day. It was called the CBS curse. CBS used to show most of the golf tournaments, right? And you would end up on Sunday afternoon on the back 9, and some dude's in the lead, and he's hanging on, and he's got like a 4-foot putt for par on a hole, right? And the announcer comes on and says, he's got this putt for par. It's big now. He's been doing well. He has not missed a putt inside 5 feet all week. Misses it. And so it was called the CBS curse. So we get into that game, and we're sitting here dying because that was the first loss. The San Francisco game was the loss that broke the parlay.
The funniest part is what I said.
No, I'm getting there. So we're sitting here watching this, and all of a sudden, San Francisco, that hadn't done anything, makes their way down well into field goal range. Like anything 40 to 45 yards for these NFL kickers now it's not a chip shot, but it's like you're thinking they're making it. And Josh asked, he goes, who's their kicker? Is that Robbie Gould? And he's like, no. He corrects himself. He says, no. He goes, it's the rookie who hasn't missed a kick all season. And I immediately said to him, I can't believe you said that. I can't believe those words came out of your mouth.
It's-
We're done. We're done.
Yeah,
We're screwed.
Rookie.
Yeah, we're screwed. I said, we're screwed. You just lost it for us. And sure enough, that kid hit a good ball that looked like it was going to stay inside the right upright.
He missed. Oh, no, that wasn't.
No, he hadn't missed a kick all year, dude.
No,
they
he-
said it on the
He
broadcast.
missed 2 that game.
They said it on the broadcast.
That was his second miss.
No,
He missed 2. Look. 1 for 3.
they said on the broadcast.
That's what I said.
No, on the broadcast they were talking about it.
Well, I don't know. They probably missed it. So. Well, he went 1 for 3, so I don't know.
Well, there you go. Maybe it wasn't a curse. I don't know.
I mean, I still said it.
But anyway, he still said it, and it was like, that ball just drifted wide, and that just destroyed us. Philly losing, that was just like, okay, whatever, because we were already.
We lost to the Jets with their 4 starting cornerbacks not playing.
Ugh, terrible.
3 interceptions to bums.
So we lost a little ground again. We're not out of whack yet. Still plenty of our original dollars to wager.
We're getting a report.
But we're going to see if there's much we want to do this week, because this week is a bad week. So anyway, Josh has the lead. He's not quite halfway through. 5 games is a nice lead. It's not a huge lead, like it could change, but he's built up a $15 cushion here on the weeks, and that'll be hard to get back. I need him to go on a skid.
That's not happening.
And I need to stop making stupid picks, which probably is not going to happen.
That's also not going to happen.
So what is our?
Damn, you went 5 one week. Jesus Christ.
No, that was our worst week.
You went 5.
That's why I say we rebounded.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was an awful week. That was a terrible week. So
I got a bit of news.
what's our news?
Well, Anthony Richardson's out for the season.
Oh yeah, right.
A
A lot of injuries this week.
I don't think Trevor Lawrence is playing this week either. So it's gonna be backup versus backup.
Yeah, this. I'm telling you, we'll talk more about that stuff. When we get into the games, there are a lot like this week. You've now had, this is going into the 7th week. There are a lot of dudes dinged up, man. A lot of key guys like dinged up, and some aren't dinged up like they're out. It's hard to look at this and make picks, because some guys you got all these guys that are questionable or day to day or not practicing, right? It's like, what's going to happen? Are they going to play? Are they going to be limited? How do you pick? How do you choose? Yeah. Any news besides that?
McCole Hardman got traded back to the Chiefs.
Saw that today, right?
For I think they both gave picks or something. Was it McCole Hardman for
Oh,
a
like
late rounder, or him and a late rounder for another late rounder or something?
I don't know. Yeah. And somebody said he's not getting used much for the Jets. Nobody's getting used much for the Jets. You got Zach Wilson as your quarterback, for crying out loud. Who's getting used a lot? So who the hell knows? What else we got? We got.
For me, that's all I can think.
Is that all you got? That's all of our news?
Oh, Brock Purdy lost his first game ever.
Right, lost his first. Not his first game ever.
Yes.
His first game in the NFL that he started
and played fully.
Yep, that's.
I
his
guess when
first
you don't
loss.
have the best running back and one of the best
Oh, my
receivers
God,
and the
that
best
was-
offensive lineman, you're just not that good. No. And
That was
then
something.
no more undefeated teams either.
Yep. Miami 72 Miami Dolphins, and I remember that Super Bowl. How did Washington? They beat Washington in the Super Bowl 14-7, and it wasn't that close. Jim Kick.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my Lord, the fullback. How am I drawing a complete? You had Bob Greasy as the quarterback.
Don't know who that is.
Hall of Famer. Garo Upremium was the kicker.
Don't know who that is.
And Zonka, Larry Zonka.
I know who
Hall of
that
Fame, full running back. But I mean, that dude he was a fullback in running back's clothing. He was humongous. And Washington scored their only touchdown when Miami lined up for a field goal.
And got blocked.
And the snap got away, and Garo Upremium picked it up and running to the right, tried to throw the ball left-handed. He looked like somebody who did not know how to throw a football. That's exactly what it looked like. And or probably had never thrown a football. I don't know. And he tried to throw it. It just floated in the air, and a Washington guy picked it off and ran it back. Otherwise, Washington did do. 14-7. It should have been 30-7, right? So the hats off, 72 Dolphins popping the corks. I wonder if any of you there's guys that are still alive and around. Don Shula was the coach, passed away a few years ago. So hats off to them. So what else?
Now we're off to our players of the week. Offensive.
You excited about it?
No.
You have to understand something. Somebody over here is a little tender. Okay. He had leg day in his weight training class today. Oh my goodness, the agony. And then he decided he wanted to come play pickleball because
I didn't want you to feel lonely.
His mother, who's played pickleball previous two nights in a row, decided to give her body a rest. And so Josh took her spot in the pickleball group, and he's just so worn out. It's very difficult.
I was the only one moving.
It's very difficult for him.
No one else wanted to move. I had to run back and forth.
You don't have to move that much.
But no one else was going for the ball.
Everybody goes for the ball. You just run too much.
Okay, buddy, pipe down.
So what do we got? Our what?
Offensive and defensive player of the week.
Offensive. All right, you go. You lead off because you're going to get
Tyreek
serious
Hill.
stuff. Tyreek, what were his numbers? Stupid.
Yeah, no, it's Tyreek Hill stat line. Just a little, 6 receptions for 163 yards and 1 touchdown. Nothing. It's not that big, I guess. Oh, actually, it could have been Raheem Mostert.
But he came off. He came off briefly during the game.
Who, Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek, because he went off and he pulled up on one of the long plays.
Then the one snap he came back out 30 yards.
Yeah, he came back out I think it was cramping or something.
Yeah.
My offensive player of the week.
It's Cooper Kupp.
Nope.
I love him.
My offensive player of the week is actually the backup QB for the Browns. He went to San Francisco.
Bro, what do you mean?
No.
192 yards and 2 interceptions.
No, but
PJ Walker, are you serious?
No, because I watched plenty of that game. That's the kind of guy who, no. So think about this. He's the type of dude shows up with that team, okay, against that defense, who would throw for 120 yards and 3 interceptions and a fumble, okay? And he spoke to Amari Cooper before the game, and what did Cooper told him? He said, if you see me,
just give it to me.
He said, if you see me lined up, I think it's man to man.
Just throw it.
If you see me lined up man to man, you throw me the ball, and he did. And Cooper had a hell of a game.
4 for 108.
4 catches for 108 yards, right? So I'm gonna hats off to that guy going to San Francisco.
I said Amari Cooper.
No, it's hard for those guys that are backups in the NFL. It's hard. You don't get a lot of play. You're playing in the preseason, and then once you get into the season, you do not get to play. You are playing in practice, and that's it. You're getting so little run with the ones. The only chance you get is if the QB's dinged up, and they're limiting his touches.
You could have said Cooper Kupp this week. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I could have. Cooper Kupp had an incredible game. I think he changes that crap. Yeah.
Kyron Williams.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp changes it for the Rams. He changes that dynamic.
They just beat the Cardinals.
No, but he just does. It does. This is a weird week with stuff anyway. So who do you got defensive?
I got Jordan Hicks. He went crazy. He got a forced fumble and I think an interception. No, he got a fumble recovery and it was a touchdown and an interception.
Yeah.
And 5+ tackles. So that's pretty good.
So I am gonna go. I'm gonna do like I did with the off. No, not what we did with the offense. I did pick a player on the offense. Defense, I'm going with a team, and I am going with the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
I was teetering between the Browns and the Jets. You went to San Francisco against a QB that had not lost a game he had started.
What is best player for injury?
No, but that's part of the story. You knock out their best offensive lineman.
Their best running back.
You
The
knock
best running
out
back.
one of the best running backs
The
in the
best,
league.
not one of
You
them.
would argue the best.
He is.
Okay. And knocked out Debo Samuel. Okay. And I mean, they were coming after Brock Purdy, not giving him any chance to stand around back there. I just thought it was incredible. I thought what they did because that team was fantastic. It could have gone with the Jets.
Oh, I kind of want to change my offensive player of the week
No, sorry.
to Jared Goff.
No, sorry.
Notable Jared Goff.
Honorable mention.
Yeah, for 353 yards and 2 touchdowns.
That's okay. I'm gonna be talking about them in a minute.
For what?
For whatever I want.
Okay.
All
Okay, little bro.
right. What's our next one?
Most surprising player, team, or play. I'm gonna say Amari Cooper mossing the shit out of those 2 defenders.
Oh my God.
That had me dying. That was funny.
My shocker was frickin' Philly.
Oh, them just lose. Well, that should just be biggest fail then.
That's just. I mean, that was just. The Browns game kind of felt, once it got going, like, okay, Browns defense is really, really good, right? That the Philly losing to the Jets was just, especially the end.
3 interceptions is crazy.
Right.
The bums.
Yeah, it was like the way that ended because they were going to go down and do something to win, and did the exact thing they couldn't afford to do. That was the only way the Jets were going to win, and
I think they
did
lost because they did 0 brotherly shoves that game.
Yeah, 0 brotherly shoves.
Biggest fail, I'm gonna go with the Seahawks being unable to score in the red zone.
Ooh,
The entire besides the
that
first
was-
play or first what's it called?
Series.
Sure, that they have not been able to score within the 20-yard line.
Oof, yeah.
We are so bad at it. Gino only has 5 touchdowns on the season with
Yeah.
3 interceptions. Bro's trash.
Who?
Gino Smith.
He's trash.
Yes.
Wow, that's a turnaround.
But if you have DK, Tyler Lockett, and Jack Smith and Jiglet, and you throw 2 interceptions, 2 bums,
Yeah, but DK is a complete jackwagon.
but that has
man.
nothing to do with how good he is as a player. Okay.
Yeah, but that holds him back. That holds him back. It does. Right? That's part of why he takes plays off sometimes.
Other than that,
One of those interceptions, bro, was on him because he just stopped his route. If he had kept running his route, he maybe breaks up that interception. He just stopped his route. So that's on him.
Other than that, my biggest fail would probably be Jalen Hurts throwing 30 interceptions to bums, but that's it.
Yeah, to me the biggest fail was that poor kid, the kicker. That was lined up. No issue with distance. And
Ruined my money.
that was the biggest fail. Ruined it. Because I think if San Francisco won it, I think Philly wins.
No,
I just think that was the karma.
that was
The
definitely
karma of the moment.
nah.
No?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, now we're at our picks for the week.
We are at our picks for the week. You can feel the energy, the excitement building, right?
I'm so excited.
It's building over here and it's getting sucked into the black hole vacuum over here of anti-energy.
I'm so pumped right now.
He's so pumped.
I'm
So
jumping with joy.
let's get over here and let's look at some stuff here. Let's get up to the top. So here's the gig this week. This is probably, I would say, at least to this point,
That's the wrong week.
week 7.
Oh, okay. You didn't scroll away. My bad.
So this is without question it's the worst week to try to pick winners. This is a hard week to pick winners. We're gonna have a hard time going through this. It's a good week because I think there's some entertaining matchups here. Right? You got 6 teams on buys. Okay, 6 teams. You've got like a lot. This is a lot of. I mean, if I'm going through this list, there is not a single game other than the Bills Patriots. Okay, where I'll say, yep, that guaranteed.
You're saying the Seahawks aren't going to kill the Cardinals?
No, they're not.
I agree.
They won't kill them. So I think outside the Bills Patriots, this week you watch. We're going to be lucky. We could go really crappy this week with our picks, or we could go really good.
49ers Vikings without Justin Jefferson.
And
a
I would. Well, but the 49ers are dinged up.
Yeah, but I think Christian McCaffrey's playing anyway.
That's a question mark.
And George Kittle will fill in that role as that white tight end. That's good.
Yeah, he'll fill that role in all right. Where was he last game?
They never passed him the ball. He got 1 for 1.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because they use him just for blocking.
All right, so we got Jaguars at the Saints. This is looking like it's going to be the battle of the backups and the.
Oh, Derek Carr's playing.
Oh, Derek Carr. Oh, he is playing. I thought he got.
He played last game.
I was thinking maybe the week before that because he got dinged up.
He went crazy last game too.
Well then I think at the Saints, if he's playing and Trevor Lawrence looks like
he's
not playing,
yeah.
Then I think you pick the Saints, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got to go with the Saints.
Alvin Kamara's looking good. Michael Thomas still can't run farther than a 3-yard slant.
Oh God.
He's not being the allegation.
Raiders at the Bears.
If you watch this game, you might as well watch the WNBA.
You might as well.
That probably has more skill.
Wow, hater.
I am a hater.
You're such a hater.
They're losing money for the NBA. What are you talking about?
You hater. Hater.
It's just fact. I'm a hater, but I'm going to go for the Raiders.
Wow.
Because at least they have a starting quarterback, I think.
Is Fields isn't hurt, though, right?
He definitely is hurt.
Oh, he's out?
I think
that might help them. Who's their backup?
Some random that played like ass. He's not good.
Who is it? What's his name?
Some bum.
A bum. Speaks the guy who knows talent in the NFL.
I know talent. Tyson Badgins.
Oh no! Show that Tyson. Who the hell? I don't even remember. I don't remember the guy from college. We're picking the Raiders.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. All right.
Garoppolo has more interceptions than touchdowns, dog.
Oh God. Browns Colts, dude. Browns Colts. At the Colts, Cleveland now favored by 2.5. A lot of low scoring games. Look at these over unders. 40, 37.5, 40.
Oh, I think Jimmy G's hurt.
Garoppolo's hurt?
Yeah, I remember saying he went down in the first half.
What's it say his status is?
She was his doubtful to return and spend the rest of the day on the sideline. There's nothing for this week, but I don't think he's playing. But still, the Raiders are winning, I think.
Oof. That's a toss-up to me.
I'm choosing Browns just because of their defense only.
Right. And Gardner Minshew had a little bit of a.
He still threw for a lot of yards. Though.
Yeah, but he returned to the mean. He made like
3 interceptions.
Yeah.
But he threw. Do you look how many balls he threw? 55.
Yeah, that's.
Michael Pittman's him.
I'm gonna go with that. The Browns could have a letdown. I said these are just crapshoot games. Bills are winning this game. Please, Bills are winning this game.
Say that before Matt Patricia goes crazy.
Yeah. Bills are winning that game. What are they favored by? 8.5?
Never bet with the Falcons at home again. I will murder anybody.
Commanders, Giants.
Commanders.
Commanders.
At least they have like wide receivers and some good defensive players.
Wow.
Leonard Williams isn't enough for that awful Giants.
They're 3-3. Giants are 1-5. 2-1 away. 0-2. Washington's favored.
Damn, there's so many buys this week.
Man, I know this screws it up, man. 6 teams.
Oh, the Texans aren't playing this week.
Oh,
Julio's an Eagle. I forgot to say that.
yeah.
That is the worst amount of money you could spend on
Yeah.
somebody. Wow, is he 36? Just give up, bro.
So you're taking the Commanders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You pick the Giants.
No.
You're actually mentally challenged.
I'm not going there.
You might as well join us
can't.
then.
I got to be careful here. Falcons, Buccaneers. I think Buccaneers bounce back
Yeah.
at home. This, if it wasn't for a couple other games, this could like be like a game of the week type thing here.
The
This
Lions are so much better.
they are.
Sam Laporta is looking nice. The wide receivers always looking nice. Jared Goff playing. He's having. I'm not saying he's the best. He's doing the best, but ever since that his first pick in the last like 360 something games against Seattle, he's been playing a little bit worse.
Ravens are favored here.
Oh, I take it back. I just realized I forgot I said he's the player of the week type stuff.
Oh, there you go.
He had a crazy game.
Ravens are favored. One of the higher over-unders, right? It's getting towards the mid-40s. Lions are 3-0 on the road.
The Lions are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are undefeated
The Lions.
away from home. Man. That's another game where I don't have a good feel for it. I can't take the chance that I lose more ground to you. Seahawks Cardinals. Seahawks aren't going to blow them out, but
They'll win by a touchdown.
they'll win. They should win. Here's another. This is a bad game right here. This is a bad game right here. Bad game. This is Green Bay. Look at this. Green Bay. This is a pick'em. Green Bay's favored by 1 on the road. This is a pick'em.
I forgot to pick this game.
The Broncos have not won a game at home. I am absolutely going with the Broncos.
I forgot to win. I forgot to pick.
Going with the Broncos. Who you going with?
How many games every time we picked yet? 0.
What? What are you talking about?
We haven't picked any games.
No, we haven't.
That's funny.
Hmm.
Depending on what happens next, I'm gonna stick with Broncos. I might switch in a bit.
No, you're nuts. So you make the pick. That's the pick.
I haven't picked it yet. I never even put it on my list.
Well, it doesn't matter. If it goes on this list, it's done.
Fine,
Broncos. Chargers, Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Hang on.
That head coach is too dog shit for the Chargers to win anymore.
Chargers, wow. Chiefs are favored by 5. Well, they're at home, right? Yeah, I think I got to go there.
Travis Kelce.
Now-
Travis Kelce always eats them
Now,
alive.
can I just say something?
You can say something.
How beautiful is this 4 o'clock window on Sunday?
Those are 3 good games.
No, but how beautiful is that? Because you don't need anything. You just put on the red zone, and you will literally watch most of all 3 of those games.
Yeah.
They'll just be bouncing back and forth between all those games.
Well, actually, only 2 of them. No one's gonna watch the Broncos Packers game. Panthers game.
Packers.
Oh, it is Packers.
You knucklehead.
Oh shoot. Okay, I didn't. I thought that said Panthers. I want to go back.
Nope,
Can I-
sorry.
I had Packers on here. I thought it said Panthers. Go back.
No.
Put me as Packers. Put
No.
me as Packers.
Oh my God.
I thought that said Panthers.
You likely story.
I had it here. I made a mistake.
Yeah, you didn't notice over the bye over here. Panthers.
They look close enough.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, what a 3 o'clock. That's a great late window. I love these kind of windows for red zone, right? Because you get that afternoon and you're pretty much just going to watch all 3 of those games. Game of the week. I think without
I
question.
already know what I'm picking for this game.
Game of the week. This game is going to be, what is the, 51.5, the highest over under. Only thing close is the Chiefs Chargers. I think this is just going to be up and down the field.
I already know who's winning this
At
game.
Eagles, after the Eagles just lost to the Jets. Philadelphia is favored by 2.5.
I'll let you go first.
Ooh.
If you do what I think you're going to do, I'm going to murder you. Because if we have 0 games picked different this week, I'm going to kill you.
We have a game picked different because I'm going to change my pick. Go back and change my pick.
I forgot. Okay, I had Packers winning.
Man, this is tough one. I think Philly at home, after that absolute ass loss to the Jets, and they've got a decent defense.
They have a good defense.
But the Dolphins got caught. They got caught out with the Bills.
But the Bills own them. That's the difference.
Man. I think the Eagles take this at home.
I want the Dolphins to win.
Oh, I want the Dolphins to win.
I'm also picking them to win.
You're going to pick them to win.
That offense is just too nasty. And their offense is going to be too good for Jalen Hurts. I'm on the Jalen Hurts as kind of mid-train. He's never going to throw past 4,000 yards ever.
Now, to me, if it wasn't for if Justin Jefferson was playing,
maybe.
I would almost pick the Vikings for an upset
but
there.
I'm picking 49ers.
But yeah, I agree with you.
Their defense is still absolutely amazing.
I just think it's going to be the same thing, even though they're on the road.
I can't name a single one of their corners. They're their safeties, but they're still good. I don't get it.
After dogging that game against the Browns, they might get after them. They might get after them. So look at that. Only 11 games in weeks where we normally have 16, right? That's 16, 17 games. If everybody, no, not
16.
16, right? So it's but we're missing one.
Yeah, there's
2,
32 team.
Right.
With 16.
Then 11 plus 6 is 17. Oh, no, sorry, I'm being an idiot.
Are you good?
I'm being an idiot. 3, that'd be... Ugh. I'm having a hard time. But this also doesn't make sense. That would be 3 extra games right there, right?
Yes.
What am I missing? If that's 3 extra games, that would be 1, 2, 3. That's only going to be 14. That's only 14.
Are you okay?
Yeah, 6 teams are out. That means divided by 2, that's 3 extra games we're missing. This is a math problem now.
There's 15.
15 what?
Game. Total. There's 12 there.
Why? What's going on here? Something's wrong with my math then.
You did something wrong.
That's something. Oh, 2. Look, it's short. That's what it is, right there. Short. Go fix that.
What do I gotta do?
This won't let me drag up. Hang on, let's see if won't let me drag it up. Nope. So just no, go up there, fix it. Let's live. We have technology going live.
What do I gotta press?
Hit the delete. Hit delete.
Backspace.
Delete. Should be a delete.
Where's delete, gang?
Upper right. Nope, I'm not. Yep, there. And now hit 2. Hit enter. All right, there we go. That's more like it. I wonder if that's wrong. I'll have to go check and see if it's wrong on the other stuff. Maybe messing up our numbers. All right, so now we're good. So that would be, but that still doesn't feel right, Josh.
Where's the Steelers game?
Right. That's what I was saying. I think I'm missing a game.
You missed the Steelers game.
Steelers Rams. There you go. Oh, there's an extra 4:00 window game. Ah, that's me. Bum. Here, let's go here.
Yeah, I was like,
Insert cells and shipped down. There we go.
Well, before
You have to go type. You have to go type in. It's so Steelers with a capital S. Steelers tab and Rams. Wow, that was a whiff on my part, gang. Sorry, but I knew the math wasn't working out, right? So I was on to that.
Yeah, I was wondering where that game was.
Steelers at Rams. I'm
picking Steelers.
Wow, I am picking the Rams.
I'm banking on on Minka Fitzpatrick ruining another person's career.
Why would you wish that?
I'm not wishing that. I'm banking on it.
Okay,
that's
there
what
we
he
go.
has done only.
Now that makes sense to me. Now it works. We had a bad formula, bad math. There we go.
You did, not me.
Well, at least I figured it out.
I had to help you figure it out.
Good. We make a good team.
No.
We didn't get to team up on the pickleball court tonight.
I tried to 1v1 you and you said no.
Nah, I'm not doing 1v1. Pickleball is no good 1v1, dude.
It's definitely good.
Oh, it sucks.
But
it's
tennis
awful.
But tennis is a good 1v1.
No, tennis is pickleball is a sport for either unathletic people or people that just can't move great.
Well, I play very well.
And
I can move very great.
But the rules also help, right? That the one that tricks everybody is that when you serve,
you have to wait for it to bounce on the way back.
On the way back, you got to let it bounce again. So you can't, tennis, you just, you have serve and volley. So when I play with newer players who are like, they play a lot of tennis, that's usually the hardest thing for them to adjust to because they serve and they want to come right to the net and you can't. You have to wait for the return of serve and let it bounce. Then you can start volleying. So the advantage in that regard is really to the people returning the serve because if you can hit a decent shot back, it doesn't have to be unreturnable. They have to wait for it to bounce. You now have the chance to get to the net. But then the kitchen also, if you can drop balls in the kitchen, that slows it down. The ball itself doesn't bounce a lot. So racquetball or tennis ball players, people who play paddleball during warmer weather, the ball in pickleball doesn't come to you. It doesn't bounce and up and come to you. It stays down. It's gads. It's a great game. It's a lot of fun. We're addicted to it. I play 3 times. I'll play 4 times this week. So, all right. So there are our picks. This should be rather interesting. This is a dicey week. So now we're going to have to figure out how we're going to bet our stuff. He's so excited. All right, guys. A low energy version of balls and stuff because somebody's just so worn out.
I'm going straight to bed.
No, you go straight to bed.
By that I mean I'm going to lay in my bed and watch TikTok for at least 5 hours.
Yeah, right. There you go. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of the week. Enjoy some NFL and some college football if you're doing that.
Go watch it.
And please. And have fun with whatever other activity. Oh, by the way, Josh and I went to the U.S. men's national team game last Saturday. East Hartford.
The best player in the
And we got a tremendous view of his goal. We were sitting in Rensselaer Field in that Pratt & Whitney Stadium. We were sitting to the right. If you were on the other side of the stadium facing the press box, we were sitting to the left of the press box up in that corner of the stadium. And the U.S. was going towards the goal on the other end. And we literally were dead behind Pulisic when he shot that. You could just see that ball fire into that corner of the goal. It was fantastic. Josh screamed so hard he got a headache. Rest of the game, after the first half was good.
And then at the 70th minute we left because I had to go with my Jews to a little place.
Oh yeah, he had to go to BBYO, and it turns out we were getting lathered up. They made a bunch of subs. The U.S. didn't look nearly as good in the second half, and Germany got away from them. And so by the 70th minute, Pulisic was coming off. We had a chance to leave, and it made for a better trip because we got home in time to him take the bus as opposed to us go drop him off. So that worked out. Anyway, everybody have a great week. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll speak to you next week.